We got to the last time we sat down, so many things, but not enough. Not enough. Friends, if you didn't catch my most recent interview with Hope, please go back and check it out. Also, go back through our archives, because over the years, and I'm talking going all the way back to 2017, I have had Hope on at various points in her healing journey to talk about her memories, things that she was discovering. And those have been highly illuminating programs throughout the years. And I'm looking forward to this conversation. Welcome back, Hope.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
You know, you never cease to amaze me with all that you have overcome, all that you've been through, the continued stand that you are taking, not only to take the healing journey that you took, but to now stand and use your voice to speak to, I mean, really high level stuff.
Yeah.
And stand your ground and say, no, I know what I saw. Mm-hmm. I know what I witnessed.
Right.
And I'm not intimidated.
Yeah, I've had a lot of rejection with, specifically from the church, because I think they think that we should just focus on love all the time, which love is like everything, but part of love is truth and acknowledging what's truly going on and coming alongside those that are going through this horrible torture and programming. But yeah, I'm so grateful to be back here. It just feels like there's not enough people like you guys that are really standing in the gap for people that have been through what I've been through. I mean, we're seeing like a level of awakening, like layer by layer, and what you're doing as far as training up more people. I see all the time more and more people that are wanting to get trained to know the truth about everything. So, thank you.
Well, we're just doing our part. I actually strongly believe that part of our mandate, and my personal mandate, is to raise up an army to deprogram the world. Like that is a major agenda of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
For this time and season. He wants to restore people's minds to their own governance.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think that part of the reason why the Lord wanted me to write the book was...
And please tell us the name and title of your book, by the way.
Yeah, it's called To Tell the Truth.
Yes.
And Hope Burrell Green. You can get it on Amazon. But I was not real sure, like, should I put all of this in here or not? And the Lord was really very clear, and I had to kind of stand against some of the voices saying, no, don't do that, because it really all needs to be shared so that people can wake up. And he said, hope is, if somebody knew that they were going to be in a crash, would they want to put their seatbelt on ahead of time? And that's kind of the way it is, like the belt of truth. You have to have that truth to really know how to fight, to know how to help. So that's the whole reason why I ended up putting all of that in there, so that people would be kind of awakened to what's really going on, because whether they realize it or not, if they're not a deep level MK Ultra survivor like me, they're being programmed every day by the food we eat, by TV, by the pharma, so many things. Like people will stand in front of them. They do a lot of programming through trance work. So really what they say doesn't sink in. It just kind of goes in and they don't even realize it. It's even been in the mainstream media that they specifically said mind control on Facebook to really program people to vote for Obama during the 2008 and 2012 election year, they were using, they specifically said psychology to really cause a trance, to cause people to side with him. Of course, that was very strategic. They were doing that on purpose.
Well, and we're going to get into that, I think, in this conversation because, you know, a lot of people realize if they're very honest with themselves, that the way we experience social media is tailored by something that can think, whether it's the algorithms that sit behind the self-learning models, the artificial intelligence that drives our ads, drives our feeds, or you know, someone that's, you know, programming it to do exactly that. It's tailored. And I know that just this most recent election, I mean, for most of 2024, if I would open, say, a browser on my computer and it automatically populates with a news feed, my entire news feed was anti-Donald Trump. Like everything was like, Donald Trump's the worst. Donald Trump is bad. Donald Trump's going to ruin the world. All these, and that's the auto-populating. And it's not that I'm ever searching for how will Donald Trump ruin the world. To the contrary, I'm a right-leaning person, at least politically, because the values of the right more accurately map to my Christian values at this time. And so for that reason, I felt, just as one person, right, I'm being targeted by a defamation campaign that is designed to cause me to question my worldview or, you know, my political leaning. Now, Facebook has definitely been used as a tool, not only of I think